Okay, that seems to have solved that. Let me try that again. Yes, there we go. I can hear myself on my preview. Let's just mute that. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So, yeah, as I was just saying before I realised that my microphone volume adjuster, slider, whatever you want to call it, was not showing any input. It's been a while since I've streamed, so welcome back. Reason being, I have not been mentally okay. So I've basically I've stripped a lot of things back. Took a lot of things off my own plate, which at the moment I have the luxury of doing. So I have done it. Feeling a lot better now, hence being back here. And I thought, well, actually, I say I thought, I had a very, very random desire to come and play Planet Sim. I haven't played this in literal years. I love this game, absolutely love this game, just haven't played it for a very long time. I don't know why, I just haven't. But yeah, here we are, playing it again now. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to my stream manager. That's not what I want. Oh, that'll do. That's a decent preview. Yeah. So, like I said, I just had the random desire to come and play this, and then thought, if I'm going to be sat at my PC, and if I'm going to be, I'm going to just be playing this, why not stream it? Why not get back to it? Because I very much enjoy streaming. I just haven't had the mental capacity for it. But I do now. So I think what might be prudent would be to very quickly run through the tutorial again, because I do not remember anything. Forest Conservation Project. Just jump straight back into that. Could do a sandbox, see how it goes. You know what? I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and do the tutorial. It shouldn't be too long. Plus, this should run really well on my PC now because I have upgraded it ridiculously. But I don't actually know because I mean, the good thing to do would have been to test it, but didn't do that. I think I'm picking up. Yeah, I'm picking up some of the music in the background through my headphones, so I've just turned that down. So yeah, I haven't tested this to see how it now runs on my PC because it was fine at like low graphics settings, and it was fine with a small zoo at low graphics settings. But as the zoo started to get bigger, it started to chug. That seems to be running quite well, if I do say so myself.
Heyo at Hematu. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, Our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Oh, how beautiful this game looks.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
See, the strange thing
Did you know
here
that
is I'm trying
grizzly
to I've
bears,
just started
also
trying to
known
control
as
it like I would
Ursus
control
arctos
Unreal
horribilis,
Engine, because
can
I've been doing a
hibernate
lot
for
of
up
game
to
design.
7 months a year.
Obviously, this
Oh,
doesn't
but then
control
again,
like that.
given
So
the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too. Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
hello.
This is where you can
Yes, it's
find out
running
all
fine.
kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
I already have.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
On a mildly related note, I am quite looking forward to Planet Coaster 2. Planet Coaster is another
Panthera
one that
Leo
I
Leo,
played
or
for
the
ages
West
and then
African lion to you
kind
and
of
me.
fell off with.
Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride, although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Okay, it's coming back to me, sort of.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, 2 somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Animal trading, right here.
There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
That would be quite funny, not gonna lie.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Yeah, I basically remember how to
When
do
you
this.
ask for an animal to be moved
got
into a
some visiting
habitat,
players.
your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action. Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals
Thank
into
you for the
quarantine
first time
before
chat.
moving them into a
However, as you are
habitat.
quite
But I
clearly
am
a
assured by a
bot,
person of good
I am
standing
going to
that
have
these
to,
warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy.
Gonna
You
have
see,
to block,
each
I'm
animal in
afraid.
the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
Okie dokie. So we need...
Let's start by making
feeding
sure we're
station.
taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
There we go. One of them and one of them.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare. Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a fair old state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
No, let's get them fed quite urgently. Locate the highlighted area. And stop trying to do this like you are on Unreal, because you're not.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Or, no, it's not space.
Ah, that's more
Yeah.
like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
There we go.
Right, let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Normally I would give a lot more consideration to...
Good work!
yeah.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in.
Actually, first I'm just gonna move it out slightly, I think. Yeah, I remember how to do this now. I remember. It's like riding a bike. And now I'm gonna leave that one there, like that.
There we
Swap
go.
those out for glass.
Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when
I
guests
missed my
enjoy
shot
the
with that,
view of an
never mind.
animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation
Facilities.
boxes are one of the
Donation
main sources
box.
of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
There we
Now,
go.
before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh?
Adopt and place 4.
By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get 4 of them in here.
There we go. And we want you. And we want you. And we want you. And we want you. And then we want to open up the trading centre. We want to select them all. We want to send to zoo. And we want to pop them
While
all
we
in
wait for
here.
them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Let's put feeding enrichment there. Then let's put a large food bowl. Let's put that in the middle. And then we'll get a small water trough. There.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Oh dear. Anyway,
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
oh yes, that's how.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Couldn't remember how to rotate then. Oh yeah, it's got to be in the placement area. I forgot about that.
This keeper hut only has space for 1 keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a
We want
transformer
a
next to it, shall
transformer.
we?
Ah yes. They
Now,
need
the
that
reason
thing as
everything
well.
has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So, once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn
There
the
we
heat
go.
map off. Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
I got it. I got it.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat. From scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So, go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier. Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Yeah, don't worry. I've got it. I've got it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the corner because I can't be bothered to mess around with the length. Cut the corner again. And again. And there we go. Now it says to use glass. However, I prefer... Can I do it? One way glass. Yes, I can. I prefer doing this. I know I have to research it in... actually, I think I've got it researched in other ones. It's just like... I just prefer the look of it. It maintains the same kind of exterior. Gives a nice view inside, but also the animals still get their privacy. So it's like the best of all worlds. It's slightly on the expensive side, but worth it, if you ask me. Not that anybody did, but you're in my stream, so therefore you clearly want my opinion.
Now,
Going to give it.
Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got it. I remember what I'm doing.
Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool.
I think I want to go to...
Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
Yeah, 3. The 4 is fine then. That will do,
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
Add a donation
Okay,
box.
that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Oh, can I just very quickly... Can I just very quickly move this back ever so slightly? No! No, I can't. Okay, what have I got to do again? Oh, yeah, right. We are adopting tigers. Wait in the Animal Trading Centre. Sent to zoo.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Got it. Food tray large. Yeah,
This
that'll do.
time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
No, can't go that high, so let's go to there.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Very well. Let's get a frozen blood pumpkin. Let's get that there. let's pop a rubbing pad. Right there.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Now, I am going to pop it over here. Oh, wrong button. Go.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Not a problem.
Rightio, click on the Terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of
Get rid
terrain.
of everything
That'll
they
tell you
don't
what the
like.
tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
There we go.
Okay then, open the Terrain Editing tool, select Painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Do we go... What do they want? They just want soil. They don't particularly care which kind of soil. So let's give them some heavy soil over here. Some light soil there. Now there's too much long grass and not enough short grass. So let's get rid of that. Let's use the light soil.
Right then, all animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other.
Let's do that.
The tigers will also
And
want a
then-
certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to
Tropical,
use and how
temperate.
many, select a tiger and go to the Environment
Tropical,
tab.
temperate, and grassland. Okay, so all of these
Now,
should now be
as you can
suitable.
see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes.
Already
You
dealt
can
with.
remove them if you want. You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Let's pop in a hawthorn bush as well, because that is nice and chunky, and it looks like they will be able to hide behind it. Some common reeds, let's chuck them. There. Elm tree. And another elm tree. And another elm tree. We're getting there, we're getting there. Hawthorn bush 3. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hawthorn bush 2. Let's see, what else do we want? We get some elephant ears, because they look quite cool. I like them. slightly obscures the food trough, but it's fine. Bird's Nest Fern. With these around here. Got loads of stuff on my desk, and I'm bumping into it. Let's get some. Oh, we've already got some bracken there and there, so let's not do that. Let's get some coconut palms. And one more, I think, should about do it. Nailed it. But we are going to put in. Let's put in one to go over the. Oh, that just seems quite cool.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence.
There we go.
Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
I really want to test that theory now. I really want to test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Okay, let's head on over. Hello.
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Bit of social group. Too few adults and
Expand their
juveniles.
social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
I've already done it. I don't think I need the tutorial anymore. I'm going to finish it. 'cause
Now,
I'm nearly
they've
done.
clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
I believe that there's. I'm told that there's an ad break currently, but I don't see ads on my. We'll carry on. Oh, right. I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Adopt and place 3 new Indian peafowls. Oh, I'm told that you're back. So basically, you've missed nothing. Oh, where are they? Objectives. Adopt and place 3 new Indian peafowls. Animal trading. Animal market. Animal storage. Trade history rewards.
Right, as you can see, the peafowlers need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt
Jump
3
ahead of
more
the pro- of
female
the,
peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Already here. Thank you. 1, 2, add 3. Now I know normally we are supposed to quarantine animals, but in the tutorial level they don't do that.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Snow leopard. There it is.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
One way
Of course, when an
glass.
animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Hang on, give me a minute, because good lord is that open. Oh, it won't let me. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Open the heat maps. Temperature.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can.
Good
Luckily for us, this
Lord.
habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Okay, so let's get our bubble in the right place, shall we? Right then, let's see the effect of that. I think I should be alright to just pop one here. I think that should be okay. Might just pop one here.
You can find
just to-
heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them.
There we go.
It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Where is my leopard? Oh, there she is. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? Hello. Right. So we need. Is there anything? Yeah, she's not loving half of the stuff in there. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so way too much long grass. So let's get rid and just replace it with rock. Oh, I just missed her climbing up the tree. There we go. And now she wants some snow. How much snow? More snow. More snow. Way more snow.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Okay. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. Okay, so my giant tortoises aren't doing well. So let's see what we can do about this, shall we? So there's no enrichment, first and foremost. So we've got giant tortoise. So whatever we put in needs to be suitable for a giant tortoise. No, that's food and water. I need enrichment. Let's filter it down to you. Let's put in a sprinkler. I'm gonna put that up there. And then let's bin a fruit spike tree, and let's put that on the rock. And dog ball, a block of frozen fruit. Let's we go, and that's their enrichment sorted. How is their... Oh, no, they don't like that. They don't like that. But they're perfectly okay with no trees or whatever. Fine. They don't have enough long grass. We can fix that. They don't have enough sand either. Still not good enough. There we go. That's that perfect. And then they want hard shelter. Habitat. And we've still got the filter, so that's good. Now, because we're in the tutorial still, I am just going to use the provided ones, but I might build some later on. We'll see. Let's drop that a little. No, don't want that. Medium. Let's put that onto there. Now another thing that we can do. Nature. Give me rocks. Right, what do you like? You like Africa and tropical. So let's get rid of that. Got tropical already. Continent, Africa. There we go. Nope, not big enough. Also not big enough. Ooh, big enough. But not the right kind. I'd like to keep it the same kind if I can. Oh, that's very mossy. Oh, wow. Okay, that's also very mossy. You know what? I'm going to work with it. Whatever. So I'm going to do that. See, it does give more, oh god, I've been... Oh, whoops. Okay, well, we're going to get rid of that. Let's do that. Habitat. Oh. First of all, let's come out of that. Tell you what then. Let's give you this swap, shall we? See if that's okay. Is that enough for you, tortoises? That's better, but not enough still. Jesus. Oh, that's what they want. They just want something put across there. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Architecture. Asphalt roof, double pitch. Asphalt roof flat. Yeah, let's raise it up so that it comes to about there. Let's see how it is going to... Okay, and then... I'll get rid of that. Oh, Nope, nope, nope. Wrong button. Come on, let me grab that rock. I want the rock. Arr. How's that? Perfect. It looks a mess. Or at least it does for the time being. Huh? Can you get around there? Yes, you can. Perfect. Then I want to duplicate an advanced move. So I'm going to put another one here. Yes. And then throw one here. There we go. That solves their... Is it the prettiest thing I've ever built? No. Does it solve their needs? Yes. Am I going to spend much more time than that in the tutorial? No. Okay. Find animals.
As you can see, this list shows you the animals' overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
So I need to go to you. Because you're not happy. Oh, elevate _16. Thank you very much for the follow. And I tend not to answer DMs while I'm streaming. I can see that I've got it, so we'll have a look when I'm done. Yes, thank you very much for the follow. So let's see. Got no enrichment at all. The terrain isn't great, and the environment is awful. Cool, so let's fix the bad stuff immediately. And let's see, how do you feel about stuff? You're okay with that. You like grassland and tropical. You only like grassland. Okay. Biome. Grassland. Although you're okay with the coverage. Are you okay with coverage? You're also okay with coverage. Right, let's not mess around with that then. How do you feel? You also want some enrichment. Enrichment. Not the giant tortoise. So let's split it between the if I come past giraffe. Reticulated giraffe, of course. Reticulated giraffe. And plains zebra. Okay, so let's chuck in a hanging grazer feeder. Have we got an observation area? Yes, we do. Let's throw in one of those. Herb scent marker. A small barrel feeder, which I will put on a hill.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, there we go.
I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with...
Okay, let's just do that. Fine. Excellent.
flying colours.
Okay. I have... Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to yawn in your ears. So that's the tutorial done. I feel ready to I feel ready to dive in. So let's do this one. Maya's Sunshine Happiness Zoo. It is a new one that I haven't done. Maya's Sunshine Happiness Zoo promises a lot with its name and is failing to deliver on almost all of it. Built from only the cheapest of materials and subject to odd employment laws and mysteriously heavy taxation, there will be a lot of challenges if you want to turn this ship around before it hits an iceberg. Let's go, shall we? See what we can do. Now, fair warning, while we get set up, my exhibits are not going to be they're not going to be the prettiest, and they're going to be fairly functional more than you know what I mean. So we'll see how things go.
Hello there. Oh, I'm sorry we haven't met before, but I'm Emma Goodwin, Bernie's daughter. Oh, Nancy gave me your details. I do hope that's okay. Well, the reason I'm getting in touch is because of what Dominic Myers is doing to the profession of zoology, i.e., his wholesale destruction of it. That man should have never been allowed to purchase my family's company. His greed? It corrupts everything he touches. Still, I do want you to keep working for him for now. See, I'm setting something up. I just can't give you details yet. But when the time is right, I sincerely hope you'll come work for me instead. Perhaps, between us, we can undo the damage Mr. Myers has done. Until then, chin up.
What do you think about this zoo, eh? It definitely has potential. Not much actual, but lots of potential. But good news, I've arranged a deal with a local building supplier, so you can use as many breeze blocks as you'd like to build here. Pretty much nothing else, though. Oh, and there's a slight legal issue with the staff. You can't fire any of them, or hire any more. Oh, except vendors. So keep the staff you've got happy, or they could be a real problem. Although not as big a problem as the local taxes, which are a very big problem. Long story short, I'm going to have to take mysteriously large yearly payments from the zoo accounts to pay for them. Anyway, you better get started. I want to see all sorts of animals here. Giraffes, cheetahs, orangutans, etc. You know, furry ones. So we won't have to spend too much keeping them warm. Although you probably will want to give a warm welcome to the reporter who's coming. I know they say there's no such thing as bad publicity, but trust me, if that was true, I wouldn't have had to buy all these zoos.
Obtain an overall staff happiness of at least 75% and a yearly profit of 1,500. Adopt and place the rescue animals. We have... We already have problems. Okay. Okay. So let's, first and foremost, let's have a look and see what we're dealing with, shall we? Don't worry, we will come back to you, staff people. Okay, so I can hire vendors, which is good. I like being able to go through things like that. Okay, so what's all this? Is this mine? I don't know if that's mine. Well, looks like it might be. Okay. So we come through, we've got boxes. Ooh, yay, fun. Okay, so that's my entrance. I have no vendors, by the looks of things, none whatsoever. What's all this? So there's my workshop, my research, surgery, quarantine. Why is it running inefficiently? Okay, we'll come to that later. So I've got Zebra, who have no enrichment. Their terrain is not good. It's not big enough, so we're going to have to do something about that. I don't quite know how, but we're going to have to do something about that. What is that? Oh, I think it's... Is it supposed to be a furnace? Well, they're fine with the lack of plants. That's not a problem, at least. What have we got in here? Siberian tigers. Again, the habitat is not big enough, so again, we're going to have to do something about that. What is all of this? That's just broken down. This is an abandoned building of some kind. I don't see anything in here, which actually is a good thing because we can habitat empty. Yep, so we can use that space. That's fine. Again, vendors or lack thereof. Empty. Bears. Let's see. Oh, yours is big enough. Yours is fine. Okay, so here's where... So we've got our staff room. What's the capacity of it? Can't see any capacity. Staff healthcare. Sitting in this staff room, staff will learn more about the job, bringing their training date forward. Security staff. Vendors with this perk will make guests they interact with even happier. Staff. I can't see the... Am I being blind? I can't see the capacity of it. I think I might be just being blind. Okay, so we do have a staff room. It's not great, but we have one, so that's better than nothing. African wild dog. Yep, your terrain, your plot is fine. What is there? I don't think there's actually any water in there, is there? It's too much snow, so I'm going to need a lot. I am going to need a lot of heaters. The first thing I'm going to do, if I've got to have that god-awful so we're going to put some water in it. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking that we need to do. First and foremost, I think we're going to need... because we've got to make the staff happy. We've got to keep the staff happy. Oh, so we do have vendors already. They just all need a break. Oh, there we go. Capacity, 1 of 4. That's fine. So I think what I might do... What are you? You are just a blank building. Fine, I can work with that. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I might put a staff room in here. Because then that will give basically all of these their own staff room essentially. Facilities. Staff. Okay, have we just got a... that I need to do... Oh, God. Now then, you will fit in there. I know for a fact that you will. Maybe not in there then. Okay, I'll find something. Oh, wrong button again. I keep catching the E key, which isn't ideal. Right, so that's toilets. It's a transformer right in the middle of a guest area. That's not ideal. Okay. Let's see. Enter group edit mode. Let's... Okay. I only wanted to delete a little bit of it, but never mind. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Enter group edit mode. Yeah, that's all I want. I just want the door. And that. And the sign. Can I get the sign? No. Exit. Oh, it's just stuck on its own. Okay. Fine, 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 fine. So then let's pop in... Let's pop our staff room in here. Come on, fit. Obstructed by what? I would like to know. I think it's the path, isn't it? Because it's already path down. So we do that. And then we just... move that over it. And then I am 99% sure that somewhere in here... architecture... Yep, so that's the right one. So now I need to get that. And do... I want it there, but I want it like... Okay, I'll do it that way. I'll advance move it, because it's slightly over. I'd like it to be there. Split all groups. No, I want to group it together. Split all. G? No. You know what? It's fine. So there's another oh! Hello, rock. And then, you know what? Let's get rid of the floating ivy. Can I just swap that out, or do I need to... Construction... Is it that one? Is that the one I need? No, I need the smaller one. That one. Excellent. There we go. That will do. I mean, it sticks to the theme, at least. At least we have that. Okay. Still feel like I need to put a staff room over here somewhere. Let's... I'd like to edit it, please. Oh no, I think that's part of this. No, it can't be because there's a path under it. No, okay, I can't edit that. Fine. We won't edit it then. I definitely feel like I can do something with... Oh, no, apparently not. You know, I've got to say that the architecture of a lot of this stuff reminds me a lot of my local zoo. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little mini village. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of my local zoo. Especially with the fact you can't get rid of any of it. Just because it's all this brutalist stuff, and also it is all it's all listed. So you can't actually, like, the zoo cannot do anything with any of it. Oh, you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We are going to put a staff room in here, but we're going to do it the other way round. We are going to grab our staff room. We're going to rotate. Don't worry, I'm going to fix the way. Let's just get rid of all the plants that are kind of in the way. There we go. And then let's cover it ourselves. Yes, I want it there. And then I want that there. And then, yep, that's the perfect. Yep, that's good. Now, can I get just a little triangle piece just to cover that bit? Will you do? Yes, you will do. Then I want you. Oh no, not you. You. To go there. And then I want, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You to go there. And then do I have like do I have like a staff only sign or something along those kinds of lines? Guest barrier sign. Kind of. Oh, keep hut facility signs. Yes, I should have a staff room. Sign. Planet Zoo information. Aha! There we go. Reset rotation to... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's just do advance move and rotate. There we go. Oh, that's on the wonk. Can't be doing with that. There we go. Right, so there's now 2 brand new staff rooms. Oh, come on, I want the plant. The plant should not be there. Go. Any other intrusive objects? Nope. Good. Okay, so we have... Okay, there we go. We have extra staff rooms, so let's see if that fixes the staff issues. So they seem to be my most pressing issues right now. Let's pick you up and put you in a staff room. Yes, there we go. So that deals with you. And that's dealt with all of them because there's now accessible staff rooms. Cool. Okay, now let's start to take care of some animal welfare. So, the habitat is cold. Do we have any heaters at all? We have one heater. And it is in the worst place possible. So, reset rotation. Okay. Okay, let's just see how that goes. Come on. Start to heat up already. Okay, that is warming up, so that will get there. You have no enrichment, so let's see what we can do about that, shall we? May not be able to do a lot. I might need to do some real quick research. Yeah, I need to do some real quick research. I know that you can go. Oh, that's the Animal Trade Centre. Keep a facility. Where is my research? I remember seeing research. Was it over here? Where are my other staff facilities? That's quarantine. It's the vet surgery. I'm sure I had. It's the workshop. Aha. View vet research. Okay, there we go. Well, actually, look, while I'm thinking about doing that, I'm gonna have to. Yes, I'm aware of the problem. I am aware of the problem. I cannot make the thing heat up any faster. Well, not as far as you're concerned. For me, I can make it go a lot faster, but as far as your perspective is, you will also be going as fast, so therefore, I cannot make it go any faster as far as you're concerned. So please just let it do its thing. What was I doing? Staff, I need to check my staff. Staff room. Okay, there we go. I now have 3 staff rooms available, so that should be fine for that. Staff uniforms. I don't want to apply new uniforms. Do they not have Oh, no, they don't. Not anymore. I don't know what I'm saying, not anymore. I thought that there was some that were better at research than others. Apparently not. Yes, I'm aware protesters have arrived at the zoo. Let's see what else we can do. Get rid of that, because you don't like it. Okay, short grass. You know what? We're going to expand your... Actually, we will in a bit. Oh no, there's too much of that. Not enough sand. Some fine sand. There we go. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about the snow until the heater starts working. Can't give you any enrichment, unfortunately, either. Animal trading. Let's see what we've got in here. Do I have anything in storage? No, doesn't look like I do. Cool. Okay, well, again, I can't give you any enrichment because I haven't unlocked any, but I'm working on it. So please be a little bit... I know. Don't worry. I got you. We'll fix all of this. We will. I promise. Tell you what we can do as well. While I think about it. Need to hold to this. There we go. Okay. Let's actually start to pretend that we care. About the guests, I mean. We obviously care about the animals. That goes without saying. At least it should. These down. I should set another one of these down. There we go. Cool. And how are you? Are you okay? Layout. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately, so you're going to have to wait. Where's my bear? There you are. Plants. You don't have enough plants. Okay. We can do something about that. North America. Taiga, temperate, tundra. What have we got for tundra? I want plants. Oh, we've got to have some bearberry bushes. Even if it's just a couple, we've got to have them. Caribou moss. Let's get some of that. Tiger. Oh, I need to get some. Because I don't have all of the expansions. So, yeah, kind of. I have a few things that I don't have, fortunately. Douglas fir pine. Stick in a couple of them. And then a different type of Douglas fir pine. Make it kind of like a pine forest. Oh, I can have a festive spruce. We're not going to, because it's a little bit, Oh, there we go. Sorted. Just needed a redwood in there. Let's see how you want the terrain. You are fine, but you don't have any deep water. I suppose I could expand your exhibit, but you are happy, so that is a job for a later date. Okay. Your terrain is not good. How are you on plant life? You don't like that, and you don't like that, so consider it gone. You want more short grass? Some more short grass you shall have. Oh, I've gone overboard, and there we go, and you need more soil. Oh, I've got rid of the long grass. Okay, we can... Oh, and I've got rid of some short grass as well. Okay, we can fix this. There's some short grass. Yow. There's some long grass. Let's get some more short grass over here. Right. Okay. Now we need a couple more heaters. G8. There we go. That should solve that problem. And that should get rid of a decent chunk of the snow. So then you should now be a lot happier. Do I have any kind of enrichment for you? What are you again? You're an African wild dog. No, I don't. Okay, so once my vet has done his research on the turtles, how are we doing? Not bad. Could be better, but could be worse. Used to have one of these as a pet when I was a kid. Timberwolf. Well, you're happy at least. You've got no enrichment, but you're happy, so that's fine. T for timber. Timberwolf. Don't have anything for you. Okay, well at least you are happy with your environment. Again, it could be better, it will get better, but it could also be a lot worse. So, you are okay. I'm gonna advance move you. And then we're gonna edit the I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. This. Because my zebra needs more space, and therefore more space he shall have. Where are you? There you are. Oh, she shall have. Sorry, my bad. Let's see. Yep, you've got enough space. You just want more grass? More long grass. And you would like less snow? Which I'll see what I can do for you. Maybe on the plants. You don't like those. Consider them gone. Let's do an advanced move to there. Yep, there we go. And let's duplicate you to bring you. Let's bring you here. And then there. And that should get rid of most, if not all, of the snow in that environment. Can't believe there's just a furnace in there. That's something I shall upgrade at some point. All of the yeah, all of the ooh, vet research is complete. Oh, we've achieved our yearly profit. Excellent. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. So our staff still aren't thrilled. Let's see what we can do about that, shall we? Finances. Is there a way of just increasing everyone's pay all at once? Because everybody needs it. How's that? How's that as an increase? Yeah? No? Oh, it's a keeper hut. Okay. So I need more keeper huts, basically, is what I'm being told. Cool, cool, cool. We can... Oh, yeah, I know about the reward animals, thank you. Not quite ready for them just yet. Let's get rid of you. No, you know, let's just delete. So I do need to put in an orangutan as much. Right, why are you even around here? What is here? It's staff stuff. Oh, there's an easy way of fixing that. There you go. Now you won't be bothered by the staff facility. Anyway. Yep, that worked a treat. Let's see, what do you need? Oh yes, your habitat is not quite correct. Where can I expand your habitat to? It needs expanding. That much is clear. Let's do that. And that. You know what? Let's get rid of this. I don't want it. I don't like it. We're getting rid of it. What we're actually going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to give it a natural swimming area. Rather than a goddamn concrete pool. There you go. This, go away. This, and this also go away. That, go away. There we go. That just... I mean, it's a little bit on the squarer side, which I can fix, that's not a problem. But that looks so much better already. And yeah, granted, this has become a bit of an odd shape, but I kind of like it, to be honest. Alright, how are you looking now? Okay, you've got enough of that. You have plenty of deep water. I might just, no, I wanna... Want to terrace? Ah, no! That's not what I want to do at all. Nah! Smooth that out. Oh, do I have to get rid of the water? I have to get rid of the water. Okay, and then I'll put the water... I will keep the water here, because it likes it. Whoa! There we go. Sorry about that. Is that better? How's that for you? Excellent. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he likes that. He? She? He. I was right the first time. Awesome. Are you bothered by the temperature? No, temperature is absolutely fine. So we're gonna... Oh, no, actually, I need to check all the plants, don't I? You don't like the reeds? Gone. You don't like those, you don't like that. The rest you're okay with, so we'll leave. If you're fine with them, we'll leave them. And then you've got plenty of water. So you can swim there, or if you want some privacy, you've got all around here. Go. Okay, now who? No, please don't quit. Oh, don't speed up the simulation. Right, what do you need? Employment. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Tell you what we'll do. Let's our staff and let's do that with them all. And because I believe in equal pay, everybody gets the same. Well, they'll get what they... Like each of the... So the keepers will all get the same, and the... Basically, your pay will denote your seniority, is what I'm trying to say, and failing at badly. Or maybe it will all just be the same. Does everybody just want 1/6? Screw it. Security guard. What do you want? You want... Yeah, you can have 280. Security's a tough job. Yeah, you can all have 230. And then vendors also 230. I've already done one. Oh my god. Did not realise I'd got this many of these. 30, 30, 30, 230, 230, 230, 230. That didn't type 230. Oh, I can increase that. I could have done all the pay at the same time. I didn't realise that. 230. Done. So if I did... that's how you do that. Okay, never mind. I know for next time. There we go. If I know my simulation games, that should clear that. bear with me a second. I just need to go and draw my curtains because it is absolutely very dark. And yeah, I'm fairly certain you can see right into my dining room, so bear with me. And I'll just shut the curtains and click on a light. Okay, and back. And let's see, did that... Nope, did not help at all. Oh, your pay's fair. That's good. Energy's up. Okay, let's see. See what we can do to improve stuff more resilient. Getting happiness faster. Okay. You know what? I know that costs me money to do, but if they get faster, then there we go. Please don't quit. Please don't quit. Okay, so I've got my animals, my current animals, in a decent spot. And I've got a cheetah and a Bornean orangutan. Okay, so let's see which one needs more space, shall we? $705 square. 780. So of my two. Well, this one's easier to expand. $844. So that is slightly big enough for the orangutan. And that's way big enough. So what I might do is I might put the orangutan in here. Trade in. Transfer to animal storage. Animal storage. Do I need to quarantine these two? I think I do, by the looks of things. Ah, there's quarantine. So let's pop you in there. Then let's get our heaters. If I put one here, 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 here. That should cover up everything. Content with my paycheck. That's good. Yeah, happy. I could train. I don't really have the money for that though right now. I'm just gonna have to hope that the happiness sorts itself out, really. Well, not like sorts itself out fully. I mean, just like chemical research. What's could research some staff facilities. They don't really. No, that doesn't really help me with what I need, though, does it? You know what? I don't need to do any of that, but I still do need to do. Oh, we've got some food enrichment for the tortoise. Yeah, they are tortoises. Gosh, you've been waiting since I first started. I said I would get you something. Let's get you. Dog ball. There's food enrichment. And sprinkler. Hooray! Okay, so quarantine is done for the orangutan. The enclosure is defrosted. Quarantine. Let's pop you in here. Right, fine. Edit the barrier. No beating. Oh, viewing domes. I forgot we could do those now. Let's do. It's climbable. That's also climbable. It's climbable. Okay. What? What can I not do? Concrete? No. Oh, I can do glass. Great. No, I can't do the wood. Oh, well, at least I can't feed them. Okay, I will come back to that. Let me sort out the orangutan. Because you need basically everything. Insufficient. What? Oh, you've not got any climbing area. That's fine. I can deal with that momentarily. Let's get your terrain right. There we go. Let's get rid of these. And then we want tropical, and we want Asia, not Africa. Sorry, my bad. Get a few banana palms. Ooh, some Bengal bamboo. That looks quite cool. Oh, for God's sake. I'm not even going to look, because I know it's going to be... I know it's going to be for the orangutan. Oh, you just need to give me a minute. Not all of them. What about anything, like, really big? Oh yeah, there we go. Eucalyptus. Dot a couple of these around. Perfect. Still got no climbable terrain. That's fine. I can deal with that. Let's add that in. There we go. And somehow that still isn't enough. Climbable natural trunk. Ah, no. That up there. Climbable Y-shaped branch. Let's do a little bridge. I need to rotate that into place. Come on. There we go. Oh, of course. Oh, low on cash. Okay. It's fine. We can... Well, fixing those staff wages cost a lot. Then I want to copy, and I want to paste, and advanced move. That did not work as planned. There we go. Righto. Report has left and report is ready for viewing. Okay. Now, where's my... Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. There's that. Still not enough. Okay, well, I'll have to come back to that. Because I'm running out of cash. Oh, no, that's absolutely massive. That's also massive. Wooden basic shelter. And actually, that gives you some more climbable terrain as well. So that should be a little bit better. Food and water. Species. Bornean orangutan. Yeah, let's give you that one. It's a water bowl. An arboreal feeding platform. There we go. How are we on the plants? I don't like those. You're okay with everything else. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. And that is unfortunately going to have to do for now. Snowed under with tasks. Okay, well, none of them have actually quitted. Quitted? Quit. I need more training. Okay. Okay. That I can work with. Let me select the dude, please. Yeah, you can train. It's only $30. Zoo is low on cash. Right. So my income. I do need to take a look. I need to sort out the income. Ticket sales. Can I put the entry price up? Yeah, ticket prices are good. They seem to be okay with that. I might put the price up to there. See how that goes. Let's dismiss the alerts. Don't really need those at the moment. Let's do the Timberwolf. Just for a little bit. guests think the tickets are overpriced. Okay. 18 and 13. Is that okay? Let's see. How does that balance our books? Right, we're still down, but not as much. Where can we increase? Shop income. Can we? Have we got any prices here that we can? Ah, everything is too expensive already. You know what? If we prices things down. Slightly. Yes, I might be. I might be losing a little profit per item, but if people aren't buying, then I'm not. Oh, then again, my construction costs are through the roof this year. Facility sales. What does that mean? Oh, is that like feeding them and stuff? Oh, I never did read that report. Oh well. What? Oh, there's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Everything needs power. You are, I'm afraid, just gonna have to deal with that one. At least for the time being. Right then, I need two. I need to change these so it's ready for the cheetah. It will climb and it will escape. I do not want that. Oh, no, it's that one. Let's see. Can we concrete? Raise the height. There we go. And the scenery should take care of the rest. For that... Oh, right, yeah, I'm in the barrier editing, aren't I? I would very much like to be able to edit this so that I can either put something, some sort of facility in there, or use it as Something for here. Okay. Let me check on... There you are. Right, crowding issues. This is going to be expensive. But I don't care right now. Ah. Okay. As soon as we're done with the wolf research. Let's see how we are doing with the wolf research. Halfway. There. Oh no, wait, that's not wolf research, is it? That's not vet research, sorry. That's mechanic research. And I need... Yep, there we go. So I need to get to the one-way glass. Need to play this more. I keep forgetting how much I enjoy this game. Facilities. I need these. Yeah. This is another thing I need to do. I need to increase my education for everything. Do and do. There's more education. Will lead to more donations, and more donations is more money, and more money is more stuff. If I recall, isn't there like an itty bitty one? Maybe not. That's what there was. Oh, an exhibit. Yeah, the hell. Yeah, words. An Mexican Brittany. Do the bigger ones first. And I shall put this up ready. Tickets are overpriced, of course. 16, 12. Okay, okay, everybody, is that better? Zoo feels pretty small. Well, it is small, that's why. Yeah, I'm working on that. Working on the education. Facilities. Let's carry on doing this. Plains zebra. Siberian tiger. No power. Great. scenery into a group. Is there power here? Yes, there is. Perfect. And then let's just pop you there. I think that will be a good place for that. Then we've got... Oh, that sign's backwards. We can fix that. There we go. And facilities, and Habitat Education Board. Timber wolf. I like wolves. There's a smaller zoo sort of close to me. It's not massively close, but it's kind of close-ish, close adjacent, shall we say. It's within an hour. So that counts, right? Yeah, it is. It's actually like it started as a wolf sanctuary and then they've kind of developed around it, but it's really cool. I absolutely love it. And it's one of those places that you like, even if you're in the area, you've probably never heard of, but it's really cool. Yeah, it started as a... Well, actually, it started as a derelict plot of land, but then they've turned it into like a really cool wolf sanctuary, and their enclosure, like the guest part that you see as a guest, it's not massive, but then there's like a massive forested area that is all fenced off, and that is theirs as well. Absolutely huge. Very cool as well. Let's see. See what we've got here. Guess thought I'm thirsty. Well, a unit sold. So, and then I think we can put the price up. To cover the salsa. Oh, she's phased through the wall. Oh, they all have. I never noticed that. Oh, that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. I don't have any loans, but I could take one. Okay, I've got my staff happiness up. Great. 12%. I think the tickets are expensive. Not much of a choice, have I? If they're thinking it's too expensive, they're not going to come in. Okay, is that better? Hopefully that's better. Vet research is complete. I think I may have to stop the vet research. Okay, well we're getting there. Our profit isn't tanking quite so hard. Let's see, what can we... Okay, we've got no refunds, fine. Staff wages are what they are. Animal food, power costs, facility running costs, scenery running costs, ride running costs. Oh. Oh, I made that one. Forgot about that. It was one of the first things I ever, like, full-scale builds that I did. I'm quite proud of that, if I say so myself. Okay, well we can't buy anything. I don't know why I'm looking. But look, the money is starting to balance out. I can't construct anything, which is painful considering we need to put in a cheetah, so I need to be able to do all of this. What does Mito mean? I can't speak Planko, unfortunately. I don't know what that means. Although, I've got nearly 2.5 hours, which isn't bad for a first stream back. So, I am going to... This is a weird place to call it, but I'm going to call it here. Purely because... I'm not doing very well. But also, because it's like... getting on a bit, and I've got a couple of things I need to do before I go to bed. So... yes, we are going to leave it there. But I am definitely going to come back. Stream. Oh. When did I caps lock? I don't know. Stream. There we go. So we shall save that. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. It means a lot, as always. If you want to see more of this, feel free to... what is it on Twitch? Is it a subscribe? Yes, it's a subscription, isn't it? No, follower. Feel free to follow. I mean, if you do want to subscribe, that would be great. No pressure, of course. And, oh, yes, I am over on YouTube. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done an outro. So, I'm over on YouTube. If you're watching this VOD, then most likely you are already on YouTube, so hello. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. But that is over at youtube.com/warpstorm1988. And, yeah. Thank you. And I will see you hopefully soon in the next one. Bye bye.